Body of Lies is the new movie directed by Ridley Scott. It's his fourth movie with Russell Crowe, and Russell Crowe and Leo DiCaprio are together for the first time since 1995's The Quick and the Dead, and this one takes place overseas in the Middle East.
What we're dealing with here is potentially a global war that requires constant diligence in order to suppress. Our allegedly unsophisticated enemy has realized that we are an easy target.
We have another guest reviewer with us today on Scene Stealers. This is Scene Stealers site goer Matt Brown, and he doesn't actually have a beard, so I think we're getting a little lax on the rules.
I apologize about the beard. I thought I would let Leo's major goat that he was rocking in this film take over. I can't compete with that.
All right, we'll let it slide this time. All right. We just saw Body of Lies, and man, the pedigree on this movie is insane. I mean, you've got, Oscar winners everywhere. It's another movie that it takes place in the Middle East, and it has this kind of action feel to it. They did The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx and everybody just recently, and there's been a string of movies like you were talking about earlier that people just aren't going to see because they're set in this, quagmire over there.
Ed Hoffman is the head of the division, but he does not know enough until he steals it from the guy on the ground, and that's me.
It's been done so much, and neither of them came out, and the story didn't come out as big as I was hoping it would. The suspense wasn't there, and I felt like it wasn't enough.
I understand why they want to make this this modern movie with the shaky cam and millions of characters and these really small moments that are supposed to be really big moments and everything, but dramatically for 2 hours and 9 minutes, I don't know if this movie can pull it off. In fact, I know it can't because I came out of the movie saying, okay, that was an interesting statement.
Right.
But was it 2 hours and 9 minutes worth of an interesting statement?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
And when we're so all over the place, it's hard to really latch onto a character that's built in a way that's likable or you feel sympathetic towards. I think Russell Crowe did sell his part completely. His part was, unfortunately, intentionally distant, though. He was the guy in the sky watching with the camera, and to me, that took out half of the star power of the movie. Yeah. Because you don't see enough of Russell Crowe.
He's like Ed Harris in The Truman Show. He's like running Leo's life, or maybe the monstrous computer in Eagle Eye. Which was the worst movie I've seen in a long time. Eagle Eye takes this idea that surveillance is everywhere in this modern age, and what does it do? It boils it down to the most insulting, stupid action flick ever. Body of Lies takes, all these real issues going on in the Middle East, our involvement over there, torture, Guantanamo Bay, and then what does it do? Well, it tells a mature story, and it tries to be really involving. Instead, it's an action pick that looks really good and has really great acting in it, but doesn't really doesn't amount to much at the end emotionally, and that's the problem I have with this. So I'm going to give Body of Lies a minor rock fist down.
I agree. They had big names, big talent. I got to give it minor rock fist down too. It didn't go big enough.
There you go. Another pedigree written by the guy that wrote The Departed.
Yes.
And still here we are, just wondering what the hell happened.